I want to thank you and congratulate you on watching the inaugural episode of Vinyl Soup. It's an ambitious project. And before we move forward with the first episode, and I won't take a lot of your time, but before we move forward, I've got to be honest and just totally upfront and say that this is a terrible idea. A terrible idea. I'm just kidding. We're going to have fun. We're going to have some laughs. And we're going to talk about you and your accounts and your channels and your shows, because the Vinyl Soup is about music. It's about vinyl, of course. And most importantly, it's about your channels and what you're talking about and what's going on in this wild thing we call the vinyl community. And most importantly, what we put first and most important thing is the music. So, but I also, and this is the funniest thing that you'll hear on this episode, to the account, Have a Huddy, Hudy, who inspired me to go with the name Vinyl Soup, inspired by the talk show Talk Soup. And he was very excited. Have a Huddy was very excited that I decided to move forward with that name. And I was excited. He was excited. More importantly, though, Have a Huddy, could you accept my request to follow you? Because, dude, I'm still pending. You're fired up about my show and my channel, but you won't let me follow you. So maybe if this first episode's good, Have a Huddy, you'll let me follow you. So this is how the format's going to work. Okay, we're going to do a little news. Okay, and then we're going to get right into some of the channels and some of the topics and some of the things, the goings and comings, the comings and goings of the vinyl community, and then I'm going to let you out of here. So let's get into the news. Before we get into the news, I want to address something difficult. Okay, the gossip and the rumors, and I see it. Okay. Gossip and rumors about Vinyl Soup and myself. And I see it on Rachel's Ghost Forum. I see it in the Peanut Gallery. I see it on the Hoffman Forum, on the Grinders and the Tinders, on the American Onlines. I see it. And it kind of goes like this, that if the Vinyl Soup is successful, I'm going to sell out. Some people are saying I already sold out. I haven't even completed one episode and I've sold out. It's so disrespectful. People forgetting that I founded a religion, the Church of Elvis and even more Latter-day Saints, which I'm the founder of pastor of Church of Elvis. I'm a man of cloth. Okay? How dare you? I'm like those delicious hot dogs you get in the grocery store. I answer to a higher source. Okay? I don't answer to rumors and gossip. Now, although I won't sell out, we are looking for sponsors of Vinyl Soup. And I've written down a few sponsors that I would like to suggest. And if you have any connection to them, just let me know. Blow me up. Okay? Number one sponsor that we would like to have is Glenlivet Single Malt Scotch. 18-year or older. Okay? We don't want any of that 12-year toilet water. Okay? So if any of you in Scotland that follow me, connect me with Glenlivet, the good people at Glenlivet. Number two sponsor we would like, Augusta National. We think it's a perfect match. Perfect match. Number three, Pfizer. Okay, now it's not because I want little blue pills or anything like that, or even free drugs. I want Pfizer to sponsor a show because I want to be in a pharmaceutical commercial. I could do it, man. I could be in a pharmaceutical commercial. And I want to be like a dad or you know, like a husband and put my arm around someone in the kitchen or like at a little fair with my wife. And I'm like, you're doing so well on your meds. Like, so Pfizer, I want to be in one of your commercials and I can do it. It's a dream. Okay. And you got so much sweet, sweet government money. Throw me a bone, man. Number four, I want Michael 45 RPM to sponsor this show. I think with all that sweet, sweet cash he's making, that I could increase it. I could double his capacity by just, you know, I'm I'm not going to get through it. So I want to announce my final sponsor that we are requesting for Vinyl Soup. And we humbly ask that Past Labs sponsor the Vinyl Soup and send as much goddamn equipment as possible. But we humbly ask that. So thank you for letting me indulge on the sponsors. We're not sellouts, okay? We want to earn your dollars. Now, let's do 2 news items and then get to vinyl community talk. Now, do you remember Everything But the Girl? It's been 24 years since they've had an album, so maybe you've forgotten that legendary duo, okay? 24 years. I heard the first single. It's great. I think you might like it. Everything But the Girl. It's like the vinyl community. Everything but the girl. Come on. Booing me. It's everything but the girl. And I miss you like the desert missed the rain. That was a banger, man. A legit banger. And the new single's good. So check out the new single from Everything But the Girl. Now, let's move on to box set news, because we know how much the vinyl community loves a good box set. So, you've probably heard this news, but I'm going to give you my take. Pink Floyd has announced the 50th anniversary box set of Dark Side of the Moon, okay? This will be the 4th time Dark Side of the Moon has turned 50. I looked it up before I started filming. Dark Side of the Moon is older now than the White Album. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. As a record had more anniversary editions than Dark Side of the Moon. I don't even own it. I don't own it on CD or vinyl because I feel like I just hear it. It's an incredible album. I saw Floyd in concert, and it was amazing. So I think we're at the level now from the people from Animals, the people that brought you Animals, are going to give you a luxury box set. We're at the level now with this album that if this box set, this luxury box set, doesn't have a real fucking moon rock in it, it's garbage. I mean an actual real moon rock. If it doesn't, we riot. That's the level we're at, okay? Actually, what you're going to get is a book of never before seen photos of Pink Floyd. More importantly, of Roger and David getting along. I'm just kidding. You'll get the book, but not photos of them getting along. There's going to be peace in the Levant before those two get along. Have a cuppa and hash it out, okay? And this is what I'm asking from the vinyl community, okay? I want Dark Side of the Moon on vinyl, okay? So throw me down a year, a reasonably priced year, or Matrix, Patrick, if you're watching, to get that album. Because, again, unless it has a moon rock, there's no way in hell I'm getting that box set. But super fans will, and they'll be super happy. And I'm really excited for y'all. So let's get in to vinyl community, and I'm serious. Tell me a Dark Side of the Moon to get. Okay, let's get into some vinyl community topics for the week. And like many of you, like most of you, I've been glued to C-SPAN, following the results of Mike at the...
Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove.
Hi, Mike. The In-Groove has been having a t-shirt vote, a t-shirt design vote. It's been absolutely intense, a bracket, okay? And I have neglected so many important things in my life watching that. That's a great idea. And Mike at the In-Groove.
Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove.
Hi, Mike. The In-Groove has been having this incredible t-shirt bracket, okay? T-shirt madness. And the vote has been intense. And we can't, I'm literally neglecting duties, keeping an eye on this incredible idea. Now, as you know, the In-Groove is located in Phoenix, Arizona. And I have boots on the ground there, okay? Following this vote, okay? And my sources tell me that, being Arizona, that lawyers are on standby to immediately challenge the results of the t-shirt contest. It's outrageous. And it's calm now, okay? But once those lawyers get involved, God knows what can happen, okay? God knows. People go to jail, okay? Prison. This might end in tears, is what I'm trying to say. So I've been watching that contest closely, worried. My sources are worried. But we think it's a great idea. And congratulations if a winner has already been announced. Now, another thing I want to say is that I submitted an entry and it wasn't put in the bracket. And I'm a little upset that my selection wasn't picked. Do you want to see it? Here it is. You can boo that one. You're allowed to boo that one, okay? But that's not really my entry, okay? This was my entry. Don't boo that one. That one's funny. But seriously, good luck to everyone who's entered. Personally, this is my favorite. I don't know who did this one, but I think they're sending a passive-aggressive message to Mike that they've received too many seam splits on their shipment. And by the way, nice touch on opening his cabeza and remembering to put the lines on the forehead. I would have forgot that. I would have forgot to add those lines back in there. So anyways, good luck to anyone. It's a great idea. And we look forward to the results and hope everything stays calm. Couple channel highlights that I like this week. I really liked the Vinyl Douche and his latest video, okay? I like all his videos, but this one particularly, he's got such a great sense of humor. He had a kind of an existential crisis if he should post this video or not.
Sometimes I go to upload a video and I just think to myself, what am I doing here?
And I'm so glad he did post because it's a very good video. I'll link it below, of course, and you should watch it. He's got a real good sense of humor, self-deprecating. I might be biased because a lot of that 90s indie guitar swing, shoegazy stuff that he talks about, I'm a big fan of. Although he covers a lot more new music than I do, which is awesome, which I really, really like. And he does this in this latest video. The highlight is because he does cover a lot of new music, and I like that. He likes good beer, okay? But I want to make sure that you know this, that the Vinyl Douche is not combining two communities, okay? He's not combining the vinyl community with the douche community, okay? Or the DC, as we call it, okay? It's just being self-deprecating. And he has a hell of a time doing it, and his videos are always fantastic. So check out his latest. It's one of my favorites. I think it's safe to say that a backbone of the vinyl community is the streams, okay? Or are the streams. And we have all different types of streams. We have stunty streams, or Motoric, Zeb, Rachel's Ghost, Patrick the Vinyl Archivist, BitBop, on and on and on. People do amazing streams. I'm in awe of them. But sometimes life responsibilities or work or all kinds of things won't allow you always to make the streams. And sometimes some pretty crazy things happen in those streams, or discussions happen that spill over into videos and other discussions. And there's a channel that does a great job talking about those topics that sometimes get a little hot. And I'm talking about 6 a.m. Records. Now, not only should you subscribe to his channel because he has fantastic gear reviews, I mean real world, no BS gear reviews, which I like. He's also my emo and punk rock spiritual advisor. It's a huge responsibility. His child wants him to stop buying jazz, which is insane. And I hope that's done because he buys some jazz and he buys all kinds of vinyls, but he does a great job with the no BS review. But one thing he does that I really like is, I have no other way to describe it other than VC theater, okay? And he uses props and he talks about topics that sometimes take off and catch fire in the vinyl community, and he does it, it's hysterical. and he took on Dizzy. You remember Dizzy? Well, 6 a.m. Records takes on Dizzy. And that's motivation enough to go over to his channel, but you should subscribe to his channel for all kinds of things. He's a great dude and he makes great content. But his combination of doing gear all the way to vinyl community theater with props is outstanding. So go check out his latest. I will link below, and subscribe to 6 a.m. Records. He's fantastic. Okay, our final channel and topic. And that's kind of the theme that I like, is I like when channels do videos that have topics that become something that give you something to think about. And Malea, quickly becoming a peanut gallery legend, I should say, has a great video because it does two things. It has great content, and it's really made me think about some other videos and looking forward to 2023 on a certain topic. Now, I think it'd be safe to say that Malea would describe herself primarily as a metalhead. She really, really likes heavy metal and is on a lot of streams with heavy metal and has tremendous knowledge on that genre. But in this latest video, she kind of caught me off guard because it was all soul records. And she was showing soul record after soul record, just banger after banger, just thinking, man, do I have that one? Do I want that one? Just incredible soul records. But the thing that she did was that she just openly talked about how she tries to balance her collection between metal and soul records. And she makes an effort to do that in collecting. And one of the topics, and she does a great job at discussing it, I'm really fascinated with VC videos. And usually at the first of the year, the topic comes up and I pay attention, is how people collect. Because I want to get little pearls of wisdom from people on how they collect and see if it can help me do things a little different, or ideas in ways that I haven't tried before. Dom, Seeking the Thread, talked about some of the ideas that he's going to go into in 2023 about how he's going to collect. And those type of videos really fascinate me because I'm always looking to tweak ideas, ways that I can move things in a way that will make it more satisfying and open myself to new opportunities and new experiences in music and vinyl. So Malea does a great job just not showing you incredible soul records, but she really brings up a topic that's interesting to me, that even though they might not say it, people are making efforts in the way they collect. And I want to know if you've seen any of those other videos, or if you have certain ways that you're approaching 2023 in the way you collect, put it down in the comments. I would love to see it. I would really like to see it. So that's all. That is the first episode of the Vinyl Soup. I hope you liked it. I hope I didn't bomb. And we'll see you soon on another episode. Take care.